This is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Today, Sarah has a story to share with us. Sarah, please begin.
When I got here in 2024, I was young. All my short life, I'd lived in this little town. But eventually, like everyone else, I had to flee. And we heard the Villador was still taking people in, so we walked. 40 days and 40 nights. When we got here, they had just closed the gates. So we camped outside the walls like thousands of other people. Infected swarmed us. We fought them off with rocks during the day. At night, they got more dangerous. Sometimes a sniper on the walls would have mercy and help. Eventually, some guy showed up. Told us he'd smuggle us in through the sewers. As soon as we got past the wall, he disappeared with all our stuff. Then a patrol caught us. Packed us in a truck. Laughing that they were taking us to the mosh pit. That's what they call the refugee camp at the stadium. We slept on pallet beds. Everyone fit for work dug latrines. And graves. 1 meal a day. No blankets. We were sick for almost a month. Then Jake got jaundice. Don't know where they buried him. Just me and a 3-year-old son. One night, power went out in the entire stadium. Black as the grave. There were 15,000 people there, without UV light. Panic broke out. I took Ben and started to run. We fought through the crowd. And then I heard noises, like fireworks. People started to point at something. I looked and saw some buildings spewing this yellow cloud. And these things flying over the city like giant bees. Black Monday. January 6th, 2025. They started dropping chemical bombs, that yellow dust everywhere. The whole camp started to run. I got knocked to the ground and I lost track of Ben. I was screaming his name, but the crowd was so thick. I remember people pushing me into the street. I remember the smell of fear filling the air. The sky covered in a yellow haze. I blacked out. I woke up at dusk. Alone. On an empty roof. Between mangled bodies. I heard the infected feeding on corpses. I thought I would never see my son Ben again. I searched corpses for a week, looking for the body of my 3-year-old son. Then, somebody told me the local priest was keeping a list of people who were missing and had been found.
Carl.
Turned out that Ben had been found by a couple in the stadium crowd when we were pushed into the street.
It's okay, hon. Let it out.
When I found him, I thought I would die from joy. We had survived. That's what mattered. We survived.
Don't want my name ending up in some memorial down in the streets.
I'm sorry, honey.
Howdy, soldier.
It's my fault.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. I shouldn't have spoken to you
Get
that way.
moving.
That's true. You were very mean. And
You
foul-mouthed.
know I didn't mean it. I can lose control sometimes. I apologize.
You guys okay?
Ah, maybe you can help us. Help save our marriage.
How about you just don't argue?
You're right. We'll stop immediately.
Far too much.
But without garlic?
And no sardines.
So, you can only make up with each other over sardines and garlic.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, where can I find garlic and sardines?
You see, it's like I told you.
I have to think where the sardines are.
But wild garlic grows here and there on the city's tallest buildings.
So, where are these sardines?
That's right. There was a convoy.
But they crashed.
But I still don't know where to find them.
Give me a minute. Give me.
Oh, you'll never remember. Like I said, they're scattered all over the neighbor. Don't you sigh at me,
Okay. Don't kill each other before I get back.
Us? Why would you say such a
We speak only the gentlest.
poetry?
Just keep calm and stay put.
I'll try.
If a war breaks out, it will be the last.
Oh, wow. You haven't killed each other. Here are your sardines.
You're wonderful.
Don't go overboard.
So, do you roast the garlic first?
Is this all you could find? We'll hardly be able to make up properly with this little. Pretty please?
You guys are...
All points of entry to the field care facility,
Pillory shells. Take your pick, citizen.
When one of those went off, it could knock down the sky.
Man, you got some good shit. A citizen coming to the PK's rescue. Ha! Where'd you get this? Fantastic. Sure, I'll fork over cash for that. The CO will be happy to see this. Can't have too many of these, citizen. Aren't you a model citizen? Totally needed that.
Want to try a pint?
I know chess.
It's cold and fresh. One of two of life's great pleasures.
I'm dying to hear what the other one is.
What do you think? The sweet, sweet thrill of get.
Oh, yeah?
Now it's just boring card. See that group of buildings? They had a parkour course between them.
Let me guess. You and the guys placed bets on who's gonna fall on his ass first.
Exactly. Hey, tell you what.
How do you mean?
Well, some of these recruits actually finished the course. Hey, fellas, get your purses ready. If you feel up to it, just... You know what I miss most about the world before the epidemic? Adrenaline.
Don't you get enough adrenaline fighting for your life every day?
You know what they say.
As in running away?
No, dude. As in literally flying. These days, seemed only one person in this city could fly. Lawan.
Well, you're a paraglider?
I was a skydiver, actually, but It was getting hard to run around the city in a squirrel suit with virals on your back. The Night Runners instantly fell in love with it. Wanted to learn how to fly. So I set up a test track for it. I picked the perfect spot.
How do people do?
They mostly sucked.
I feel amazing! I can run faster, jump higher. I feel as strong as an ox. No, a fucking volatile. Killian says I handled the first dose really well. Now I gotta undergo 100 days of training. He introduced me to the others. I met Frank, our leader, and... I fucking talk too much. Killian officially became my training mentor. You'll hear about me soon, Pops. I'm gonna be a fucking legend! Who does Frank think he is? One minute he talks about my potential, the next he accuses me of reckless behavior. Says that I put others in danger. Back at the Dark Zone after we pulled that mother and her kids out. Fuck, we pulled it off, didn't we? What's so reckless about success? He spewed some line at me about how he's worried my metabolism isn't handling the shots as well as he thought it would. Can you believe this crap, Pops?
Howdy, soldier.
My test results were always perfect. If you ask me, it says more about him than about me. He just can't bear someone standing up to him, especially not a young kid. Oh, and check this out. I was put on notice. He'd be watching me, he said. Fuck him. I'll give him something to watch.
Did you know any Night Runners?
Why you ask?
Just let the goddamn sun come out.
I went to see what was making so much noise, and here I see something.
Luan? Luan, you there? Luan? I guess I'll look around.
Rather be stuck in an elevator with a viral than at a table with a PK.
I don't want to talk.
Have you seen Luan?
Of course. I see her all the time. Oh, wait. You mean like today? Sorry. Got mixed up in all the excitement.
PK's promising.
If you ask me,
So you have no...
I'm sorry, have you seen Luan?
Can't you see we're having a conversation?
I'm just looking for a friend.
Lawan, you sure you know what to do if you catch that tiger by the tail? Anyhow, she's probably out in the field somewhere, but you can ask at the bar.
I hear she's seeing a peacekeeper.
Hey, looking for Luan? You know how I can find her?
She was just here.
Boo. Still didn't break your neck? good.
This him? The Gajo you were talking about? Danyar, I've heard a lot about you.
Huh. Haven't heard a thing about you at all. Do we have to see Frank?
Tukandano, Raki Resa Aja, Obchindwe Chibiasa.
Back off, jackass!
What are you talking about?
That Levant friends are my friends.
Daniel says that to get the power flowing, we have to reactivate the other substations.
The power plant's on, but the cables couldn't take it. 15 years took a toll. Atrophy musculare ninstruite.
Untrained muscles wither. Come on, Frank's room is over there. Let's figure out why Waltz turned it on in the first place.
Good talk, Gajo. Better watch your back.
Are we going?
One thing about Frank. Do you see these people? Anywhere else, they'd be savages at each other's throats, but not here. Here, they stay calm, cool, and collected, 'cause of Frank. They respect him because he was a Night Runner. Everyone here owes him something, including me. If it wasn't for Frank, I wouldn't be here.
And where would you be?
In a dark zone as a biter? Or in some den, high and about to get higher? Frank will help us. You can rely on him too. Trust me. Ready? Let's go. Frank!
They slaughtered us. One by one like fucking rabbits.
Frank? Frank, it's me. Wake up!
You? What the fuck you doing here? Interrupting my conversation with...
Ravik's been dead for years, Frank. Pull yourself together. You got a visitor.
And who's that? Queen of fucking England? I gotta act all dainty now?
This is Aiden. He has the GRE access key. Waltz used it to turn on the electricity in town.
Working GRE key? You're full of shit.
Show it to him.
Where'd you get it?
From one of Waltz's men.
So you one of Waltz's men too?
Hey, easy, Frank. Aiden is on our side. We think this contains data proving what they did to us in the hospital.
So you still believe you'll find out why Waltz fucked up your childhood? Okay, I'll tell you. Ready? Yeah, because he's a fucking psycho. He's fucked in the head. That's your Holy Grail and Ark of the Covenant all in one, Lawan. Happy? Aiden, right? You and Lawan can get the fuck out of my face now. I got more important things in my mind. It would have worked if that fucker had showed up at the TV station. You were right, Ravik. Fucking traitor. Without him, we were like kids with slingshots going up against tanks.
Lawan, it seems we're done here. Come on, let's go.
Waltz turned the power on with this key for the first time in years. And I doubt he did that out of the kindness of his heart. And you don't give a fuck? Frank, get your shit together. You were a legend. Fucking commander of the Night Runners. Do you even remember that?
That Frank is dead, Lawan. He died with the others at the TV station.
Why the fuck would Waltz turn on the power?
Don't ask me. I don't have a clue. But if you're looking for the GRE database, you need to find a terminal to access it. The thing is, I have no idea where one could be. And those who knew are probably long dead. But the good news is we'll probably be dead ourselves soon enough. Cheers. Now, get the fuck out of my quarters.
Fucking drunkard. You hear that? Fuck. Something's happening. Will you check? I'm right behind you.
It's not possible! For God's sake! I've seen them!
We're the peacekeepers, for Christ's sake!
To all units, renegades are in the central loop. I repeat, renegades are in the center. They're surrounding the fisheye. Can anyone hear me? Over?
Come out, Frank! Come out! Or we'll turn that fucking sack!
Hey, one got away! Grab the bastard and kill him!
Upper floor, find the stage! They just keep coming! They put a cannon on a nearby building. To the east. Take it down. Aiden, one more hit'll destroy the fisheye. Hurry!
Well, that was close.
Aiden, more renegades on the lower level. Come on, Aiden, there's a cannon on the roof to the west. Take that sucker up. Now! Fuck! Another cannon to the south. Bastards want to blow up the fisheye.
Gotcha. Assholes.
Come on, cat! Take the cat!
Done.
They're inside the fisheye! They have Frank! They blocked the door. I can't get in.
Shit. I'm on my way.
Quick, help me!
All right, on three. 1, 2.
Drop him!
One move and he dies!
Drop him! Aiden, what?
Everyone all right? Check who needs help and bring in some medics.
And make sure there's no more of those fucking renegades in the area.
Yes, Commander.
You all right, boy? Jack, man.
Come on, Frank. You all right?
I saw you fight. What's your name?
Aiden.
If it weren't for you, a lot more would be dead.
Come on, boys. Search the area.
Sir, I have a question. We're looking for a GRE database.
Most GRE equipment has been dead for years. What do you need this database for?
With your knowledge of the city, you know GRE places inside out. Aiden and I need to find this database. Will you help us?
Lawan, he's your friend.
Aiden? You could say that.
I've never heard of you, Aiden. Where are you from?
I'm a pilgrim. I came from outside the walls.
So you've seen a lot. You probably came through Old Villador too, right?
All right, what do you want to know?
A lot has been going on there lately. We lost our commander, and the Bazarians tried to cut off our power source. Fortunately, they failed, and we held our position. But the fighting continues. We're losing people. I also lost contact with the new commander, Aitor, and his unit. Know anything about them?
We found Waltz, but he overpowered us and escaped.
What? Where?
In the tunnels, near the car plant. Waltz decimated Aitor's squad. I barely managed to escape.
I shouldn't have left them like this. We need to find out what's going on there. As for the GRE equipment you're asking about, you can ask Lieutenant Rowe. If something's working, he'll know about it. Lately, he and his unit have been securing the Culver Island and New Dawn Park areas. But because of the Butcher's raid, we had to go radio silent. So you have to look for him yourselves. If you find him, give him these.
What are they?
Orders for him and the other units. Move it, boys. Let's go.
Come outside. Let's talk. Where did you learn to fight like that?
Where? On the road? As a pilgrim? I had no other choice.
On the road? Don't you wonder sometimes what they gave us to make us like this?
Stronger?
Rather fucked in the head. But yeah, fucked up and stronger.
Maybe I'll figure that out when I find Mia. What's next?
Well, you heard it yourself. Rowe might know where you can access that damn database. Here, take these orders to him. Just don't lose them, or Jack will gut me.
What about you?
I'll join you. But first, I have to see Frank. You saw him. He's barely holding it together.
What about this Rowe guy?
Rowe? Too fucking well. He's a great commander and a fucking hothead. Once, Jack sent his squad to a spot that turned out to be a dark zone. People panicked, but Rowe kept his cool. Makes them all back out, and so it was a suicide. That's what makes soldiers. If the Night Runners still existed.
And Jack, the commander.
Jack Matt? He's a smart guy.
What do you mean?
Well, he's only a major, but refers to himself as Commander-in-Chief. But he gave us Rowe's location.
Okay.
Good. Start with Culvert Island. The PK have an outpost there. And stay on the radio all the time.
Sure thing, partner.